everyone, and welcome to another video shot by yours truly, Esther Joy. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about smoking weed. This is what I have learned from smoking weed. I wanted to give an update from my last video where I said I was stopping smoking weed and then proceeded to smoke and film myself and film how I felt about it. And it has come to my attention a couple things as I am dealing with minimizing my intake. First of all, weed is not bad. It is a medicine, and like many medicines nowadays, it can be misused and it can be abused. So that was my number one fear. I was really scared of misusing this medicine in a way that it would harm me. I also had a mindset that it was going to kill me. Having this mindset is not going to help my body when I am smoking, because I will have reactions to it as an enemy. Now, when I realized that my mind was so against this, yet I did it because I knew that it amplifies, for me anyways, my acceptance of the present moment, and it helps for easier channeling. So sometimes channeling, or if I'm doing any kind of ritual, I do notice that I am more creative and I'm more passionate about my rituals when I am when I have intaked marijuana. I will say also my attention is more scattered, but because I am aware of it, I've been more able to focus it, especially because that is one of the grinds that I've been working on. So smoking weed has really just been a catalyst in many ways to opening my eyes to this dream-like reality that we all live in. And I've been battling with the idea that it's going to kill me. For whatever reason, I wasn't thinking about how what I believe comes true, and that thought really isn't serving me. Why would I do something that's going to kill me? I don't see it as a harmful thing. I see it now, and I understand why there's so much conflict with this, because I see it now as a medium to help reality appear more dreamlike to your perception. And it does have its side effects. You might feel a little tired because you are quite literally changing the way you perceive reality, and that is going to take some energy from you. In addition, it is used for sleeping. Can be very calming, and afterwards you can feel drowsy. So with that in mind, you might feel not as compelled to complete projects or to do work. You might be, I wouldn't say procrastinating more, but your attention just won't be there. So that's why I realized, especially when I was making my online course and through making this YouTube channel and the podcast and everything I've been creating, I really didn't want smoking to affect and to stop me from doing what I love to my fullest capabilities. So I have been cutting down, and I right now am self-employed, so I am even more lenient on myself to get that work done, because I know if I don't get that work done, who's going to be getting that money, So have been pushing myself away from smoking, yet I really enjoy smoking. I see it as a creative outlet. It's something that, especially for rituals and getting in touch with that innermost self to make those symbols, I feel like it's very powerful. I feel like I'm more open and receptive. But I will say that there are a lot more scattered thoughts, and maybe that's just because that's what I expect. And what I expect will be reflected out into reality. So I'm really getting used to seeing reality in a different light, knowing that what I believe to be true is going to be true for me. But if I realize how flexible life really is and how dreamlike our lives on planet Earth is, it really makes me question why I have these thoughts that marijuana is going to kill me and it's bad for me. Don't get me wrong, I think that it can be and is abused in a lot of cases, but I don't think that it is something that is harmful to my body. I do believe it is a medicine, and it has been helping me heal for the past 2 years. I do not think I'm going to give up marijuana, but I do definitely know that I am cutting down my intake and I'm taking moderate doses. So it is not an everyday thing that is snowballing and snowballing. I am aware that there are additives that make it a little bit more addictive than it really is. And that could be my mindset, this could be a habit of my heart. So I'm open to change. I have been asking the universe if it is time for me to give it up. And the reality is, we are in a dreamlike world, and our job here is to pursue our purpose in life, to find our soul values, to embody our core. And I feel like I've been at a war for a long time, thinking that I'm doing something wrong by smoking marijuana, or that it is going to lower my standards in some way. And I believe by believing in that, it is true. But I am now just becoming more aware of my beliefs surrounding this. I'm becoming more aware of how I feel about it, and I know because I feel this way, I feel like it's harming me. I feel like it's something I should be ashamed about, that I am hiding it, and it probably definitely is harming me because that's how I have been acting towards it. I haven't been acting in a healthy way. So now with this light being shown, I know that I need to be more honest. I need to be more gentle and understanding with myself. I have a lot of mental stuff going on, and I am always doing inner work on myself, inside, outside, one of the same. And I realize that a big change is happening. I have asked if, marijuana is not for me, if it is not what I should be doing, that there be walls to limit it. And I know that ultimately it's my choice. I've been looking for a solution to these tendencies that I know are not healthy, and I have been consciously making the decision now out of love. I do not want to hurt my body because I love my body. I love being here on earth, and I'm truly blessed to be able to take part in this experience of life. I feel for me, I feel at times to go to another dimension, I will take marijuana to open that portal for me. And in that portal, I already know here and now that life is dreamlike, it is flexible, all is well, all can be changed at any given moment. But when I am under the influence, it's like that voice gets louder. I see a resistance. I feel a resistance towards marijuana. And one side of me is saying, I enjoy it, you're only living here for so long. If this is what you truly enjoy doing in life, and it is bringing you joy, and you are therefore sending out more joy, then continue to do it because, honey, this could be a part of your soul. This could be a part of your soul purpose. And the other part is, but your family has said, mentors or people that you have looked up to on the World Wide Web, they have said that it is not good for your ascension or your enlightenment. And what I'm beginning to see is that at the times I resonated with both of those, I realized that I was literally tearing myself apart, and I was creating resistance out of nothing because I felt, I won't say nothing, but I was taking other people's views and I was thinking, I have to do this for them. And it's very hard to do something for yourself, for other people, when other people don't see that other side. And I'm realizing that, okay, maybe this isn't so bad, but maybe there's a time and a place. And that time and place means not every day, not everywhere, not when I go to school, not when I am bored. Maybe that time and place is when I am in the proper attunement for that. Maybe it will call to me, and I've been asking the universe. I have not purchased any marijuana since the last video past that. I haven't bought any, and I've just been allowing myself to unfurl whatever is meant to show up in my life, whatever is showing me a sign. And I will say that it has been a little hard, because I do like to keep a lot of things inside. And everything inside is going to show outside eventually. So you better make sure it's a nice place. I feel like I don't want to smoke because I'm addicted. If I am truly addicted to this substance, then I really ask to be free of all addictive tendencies. I want to smoke because it's the right thing to do for me, not because anyone else tells me that it is wrong, or that it is that, or this, or whatever. I really want to create my own truth and explore this medicine more. I want to be able to feel safe, and I want to be able to feel calm. I want to be able to feel secure when I take the medicine. I started when I was at a very dark place. Emotionally, I felt like there was no escape. And so in a way, I was escaping reality through this drug. And now I realize that there is no need to escape reality because it's all dreamlike. And I take it as more of a heighten the senses. But the senses should not always be heightened. There are plenty of times where you are feeling so-so, and in those times you should not heighten those senses unless you have the intent to raise your vibration and to raise the feeling and spread that feeling of love, light, joy, and peace. There's a lot in my heart that has been tugging with marijuana usage. I don't think it's bad, but I live in a state where it's not really legal. I live in a state of mind where I feel as if I'm doing something wrong and I must hide. But then I realize I could say the same thing with some of the practices I choose to do. I don't know if I'm going to post this video. We'll see. But yeah, so that's a real heart-to-heart about what's going on in my life, how the no weed is going, and how I feel about the whole thing. I have been looking actually to buy some edibles, and I'm actually really excited to get edibles. I like how they make me feel, and I feel like if they don't make me feel good, I should stop. And I should know if they don't make me feel good. I'm tired of lying to myself. No more lying, okay? If you feel bad about something, don't take it. It's not going to end out well. If you feel good about something, then take it. That's all I have to say on that matter. I am at a place where I have locked myself down because of so much overthinking about the topic of, am I addicted? Is this going to kill me? Am I going to be okay? Is it right? And obviously, to some extent, yes, it is right, or I wouldn't have done it, okay? My higher self is always helping me out, so I know that this too is for a reason. Okay, so that's all I have for today's video. Hit a like if you liked it. Hit subscribe if you are interested in more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.